as this case goes deeper, there are a lot of loopholes we are beginning to, observe in this case between Andrew, the Nigerian police, and the two missing women, Celine and Afiba. You are welcome to my channel. I'm Ami React. Over here I do reactions and all that good stuff. Kindly do well by liking the video. Kindly do well by subscribing to the channel. Harrison on his Instagram page announced to us that he has been able to hack Mr. Ben's phone and has seen some incriminating evidence against the late Andrew's friend, Mr. Ben Omori. I'm putting a clip here.
You are hacking my WhatsApp. You see, Harrison, it has been very clear from the beginning. You have hand in all of this. How did you know the officers? What is your relationship with the officers? How did they call you?
Now,
how did you call them?
So Mr. Harrison has come out to tell us that, some evidence has been seen in Mr. Ben's phone. Mr. Ben hasn't taken this lightly, as he has taken to his Instagram channels and pages to call out Harrison, saying why is Harrison, breaching his privacy in this case. Now, the question I have to ask, Mr. Ben, if you have nothing to hide, why are you so worried that, people now have access to your WhatsApp contact? I know you might say it's your privacy, but you are connected directly or indirectly to the main suspect in this case. Now, when Mr. Harrison was able to, get access into Mr. Ben's phone, he discovered that there was a lady, Madam Blessing, that was, part of the people that Andrew used to transfer 100,000 to Celine and Afiba when they were in Port Harcourt as transport fare down to Aba. Not just that, we later discovered from the investigation Harrison made that from this same Madam Blessing also, they were able to withdraw 1 million naira from one of the victims' account. And we are asking, why does Mr. Ben have the contact of one of the people that Mr. Andrew uses for, his shady business? Mr. Ben, do you think there is something Nigerians need to know? Because let's think about it. If you claim you are just friends with somebody, you don't know the evil they do, although you claimed, according to some of the chats that had come out from the things Mr. Harrison has been able to get from his phone, we have been seeing incriminating evidence that Mr. Andrew has been sending to Mr. Ben on how he tortured the ladies that, were in his captivity. But Mr. Ben is coming out to say, oh, he never knew his friend was into this. He just felt his friend was, sending it to him just to keep for fun's sake, which we are going to find out very soon as more investigation is being poured out into this case. Now, Mr. Ben, we are asking again, why do you have close contact with somebody that Mr. Andrew used in, getting 1 or 2 funds from the missing ladies? Now, Mr. Ben has also come out to throw questions and accusations to Harrison, saying Harrison is working with the Nigerian police, that how come the $50,000 get missing from Mr. Andrew's home. Not just that, Mr. Ben is accusing Harrison that Harrison is just like a man that has a pen, but claim he's looking for it, saying Nigerians should question Mr. Harrison and ask Mr. Harrison how come some money, mysteriously disappeared from Andrew's house. That is that money supposed to be in Mr. Harrison's possession? Let's listen to him.
Interested in the girls. That is why you went to identify fake bodies. You are part of the people. The information that we are getting, whether you like it or not, you are part of the police people. It's like hiding your key and be looking for it. It is time for you to come out clear. It's getting clear now, Harrison. You told Nigerians 80 million left Andrew's.
Now, this looks a bit funny, but the first question I want to ask is, why does Mr. Ben have the knowledge that $50,000 was missing from Mr. Andrew's home? Who is feeding Mr. Ben information on the, private investigations that have been carried out on this case? Although Mr. Ben, opened up with his own mouth saying the Nigerian police told him personally that, $50,000 was taken from his home. And I'm asking, in a private investigation like this, why is the Nigerian police feeding Mr. Ben information about it, knowing fully well that Mr. Ben might be an accomplice in this case? Now, is it right or is it wrong for Mr. Harrison to, be in possession of the $50,000 that was allegedly taken from Mr. Andrew's home. Now, mind you, I feel before Harrison should, touch any money or get involved in anything that has to do with money, he should make sure there are evidences. He should make sure only the Nigerian police handles issues like that. Why? Because we don't want a situation whereby this whole thing will be turned around and they will now say, oh, you're just looking for your own personal pocket. You went into somebody's home and you took, money without informing others and the Nigerian police. So if you know Mr. Harrison, please tell him to be very careful when he goes to suspect homes and he see incriminating evidence. Let him make sure just and only the Nigerian police, lay hands on it, because we don't want when forensic investigations are carried out and then forensic will be, reading Mr. Harrison's footprint. We don't want any twist and turn in this case. Mr. Benitori pointing fingers at Harrison, putting out a report against Mr. Harrison at this particular time of this case is very, very suspicious. Why is it very suspicious? Mr. Ben has accused Mr. Harrison of not working with him to get the culprits to books. And I'm laughing. Mr. Ben, why should Mr. Harrison work with you? The person who is the main accomplice in this was your ex-friend for over 10 years. And you have brought out so many incriminating evidence against your friend, although you are claiming that your friend had childhood traumas, and that's why your friend behaved the way he's behaving. So why and how do you want Mr. Harrison to trust you? Trust me, Mr. Ben, have you reported this case to the UK police? That is the first question we want to ask Mr. Ben. Make sure you report this case to the UK police and leave Mr. Harrison to carry out his own private investigation. You going out to, to put out a police complaint, to file a report against Mr. Harrison is beginning to make you look like the prime suspect in this issue. Leave Harrison to carry out his own personal investigations while you carry out your own personal investigations, because you also need to be investigated. How come you know so much about Andrew over 10 years and it never, crossed your mind one day to, go complain to the UK police about your friend, knowing fully well that your friend Andrew Amechi Ochekwo was once a wanted man in the UK. Imagine a wanted man in the UK living lavishly in Nigeria. I just hope this is a wake-up call to the Nigerian police, because the Nigerian police have not done their work so well. Because why should a wanted man in the United Kingdom live a bountiful and a luxurious life in Nigeria, claiming the life of so many ladies to identify, which are the lives of Afiba and Celine? I can imagine the pain and torture the families of Afiba and Celine, especially the one who is married. I wonder what the husband might be going through right now. This is a wake-up call for the Nigerian police, for Nigerians, for our young ladies. Be very careful and understand that all that glitters truly are not gold. May the soul of one of the victims that have been found continually rest in peace as we continue to press and push forward that the Nigerian police does a thorough investigations and the culprits that are involved in this matter be brought to book. Thanks for watching to this very point, my beautiful people. I remain Ami React. Do well to like, do well to subscribe. I will definitely see you in my next show, my beautiful people. Bye.